The cries of babies echoed through the land, only to be silenced. Egypt was drowning in fear. A king, terrified of a growing nation of slaves, issued a decree soaked in cruelty. Every Hebrew boy must die. Mothers wept, fathers prayed, but none more desperately than Jochebed. She held her newborn son close, his tiny heartbeat against her so new, so fragile, so full of promise. He had no idea the world wanted him dead, and she had no idea how long she could protect him. For 3 months, she hid him, wrapped in silence, surrounded by fear. Every breath was a blessing. Every night, a battle between faith and fear. She sang lullabies that never rose above a whisper. She prayed prayers soaked in tears, and through it all, she believed. But the day came when she could no longer hide him. His cries grew louder, the danger too great. If the Egyptians found him, they would kill him and her. So, Jochebed did the unthinkable. She built a basket, not out of desperation, but out of trust. Made of reeds, coated in tar, shaped by her faith. She placed her baby in it and walked to the Nile. The river that gave life to Egypt now carried her son's fate. Can you imagine that moment? Standing at the water's edge, holding your baby, knowing it might be the last time. Her hands trembled, but her faith did not. With a final kiss, she placed him in the basket, and then she let go. The water carried him away, but heaven carried him further. Hidden among the reeds, a young girl watched. Miriam's sister stood guard, heart pounding. She followed the basket as it drifted toward Pharaoh's palace. Then, God moved. Pharaoh's daughter came to bathe. She saw it, the basket, the baby, the tears. She reached down and drew him out. She knew he was Hebrew. She knew the law, but something in her heart broke open. She named him Moses, because I drew him out of the water. The miracle didn't end there. Miriam stepped forward brave and bold and offered to find a nurse. The princess agreed. And so, the baby returned to the arms of the woman who had trusted God enough to let him go. Jochebed held her son again, not in hiding, but in divine protection. She would raise him a little longer, sing to him, pray over him, and then release him again to become the man God destined him to be. That baby would grow up in the palace that once sought his death. One day, he would return to the people of his birth. He would confront Pharaoh, call down plagues, part the sea, lead a nation to freedom. All because one mother chose faith over fear. This is not just a story about a baby in a basket. It's about a woman who surrendered everything and trusted God to do what she could not. It's about how heaven moves when earth runs out of options. About how God uses the hidden, the weak, the hurting to shape history. So when you feel overwhelmed, when the world says there's no hope, remember Jochebed. Remember the mother who let go and the God who never did. Like, share, and subscribe for more.